So you have, this is the swivel arm bracket. It's the large U-bracket that'll go on the outside of the housing. These are the mounting bracket that attach the U-bracket to the housing. You have your bolts, your screws to mount the bracket to the housing, and your washers. The sides of the unit, on the housing here, you'll have 3 screws where you mount U-bracket mounting system to. They go on like so. So we want to open the unit to mount the side brackets using nuts and screws on the inside here. M6 screw with the M6 lock washer and flat washer and nut. You want to put the flat washer in first, then the lock washer, and then finally the nut. And as you can see, there's 3 per side. We'll now assemble the swivel arm U-bracket to the side mounting brackets that are already attached to the housing using the large nuts and bolts. And I'll line up the large holes, the U-bracket, and the side mounting brackets. You don't want to tighten it too tight if you want to figure out your swivel position. So now we're going to reassemble the housing using the original screws that were provided with the high bay. You'll need to line up the bottom LED housing and plate with the outside holes on the housing by pushing up. You get them all set first, and then you can tighten up. Now you want to retighten the hinge screws at the top position. Now that you've figured out the angle that you want the U-bracket to be positioned, you'll want to lock the sides onto the housing bracket using the remaining 4 M6 screws. We have our large bolt not all the way tight, but we can swivel it to find our position that we need to lock onto. You may have to wiggle these around to get the screw to go through. And put your flat washer and lock washer and nut and tighten. You've lined up and installed the locking screws, so now you have a nice tight swivel arm. And repeat on the other side to the mounting bracket and the U-arm, and you'll be ready to install.